Steve, over the last few years, just stuck near the bottom.
And they've been kind of a treadmill team. Good enough to not be dead last, but not bad enough to get a really high pick. And they tried to change it via free agency, so we'll see how it goes.
And Augustine kicks to Meeks. Puts it up. And it takes a hard bounce.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Dwayne Wade over the last 4 years adjusted beautifully to playing off the ball alongside LeBron James, and that was not easy for him. He actually became one of the game's best cutters during that time. Now back to his old ways, playing with the ball in his hands a lot more. Should suit him well.
Detroit making a switch here. Urebko's checked in. Here's Drummond. Again, the Pistons score.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And Wade still a dynamite finisher around the rim. One of the league's preeminent slashers.
Yeah, he's extremely productive in the pick and roll, able to score and make plays for others with his outstanding vision.
Here's Augustine following the basket by Chris Bosh. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. A lot of questions about what exactly is the best fit for Drummond on the floor. And Steve, I mean that both in what position he plays and who he pairs up with inside.
I think that's the key, Kevin. It's really who he's paired up with. Last year's Pistons team just didn't have enough floor spacing, and so the paint was clogged. But if you get Drummond with some shooting, particularly a stretch 4, to really open up the court for him, man, that's scary.
Chalmers' shot is no good. Pistons have gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Nick Roberts' shot is good. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
And with Drummond, I think he has such versatility and is really an amazingly consistent player in how he plays. I think he could tandem and partner up with any other big guy and be effective.
Miami trailing. Wade up top. He's got 10. And here's Bosh for 3. The Pistons have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Pass to Augustine. Here's Caldwell Pope. Wade is covering. And the officials call the foul, reaching out and committing the intentional foul here, and his teammates are baffled.
Yeah, everybody's kind of looking at him like, what are you doing? I mean, I think he just lost track of the situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Monroe's checked in for Andre Drummond. Martin comes in for Urebko. And it's Jennings in for Augustine. And he makes both free throws. There's Chalmers. 8 on the wing. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. And so here is Miami, trailing by 4. Kicks to Chalmers. Back to Bosh. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. And that's 10 points for Chris Bosh. Jennings kicks to Butler. It's back to Jennings. Martin, the pass to Monroe. Pocket 4. Here's Caldwell Pope. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And Chalmers kicks to Wade. Chalmers dishes to Wade. Shot from free throw range. Rebounded by the Pistons.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
Jennings drives in. Puts up a three. No luck. Excellent D from Wade. The Heat trailed by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Jennings wide open. Pistons leading by 4. On the floor for Detroit. Jennings and Meeks in the backcourt. Smith out there with Kyle Singler. And it's Monroe in the center, filling out the middle.
That's his second personal foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Pistons substitution. Ungraded 20.
Ranger again. Singler. Smith on the wing. 5 on the clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. 6 points now in the game for Kyle Singler.
You know, their three-point shooting since halftime is about as good as you could possibly ask for, guys.
Now's the time to put the pedal to the metal, boys. Keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
The drive by Smith. And that one is hammered home.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and a terrific finish.
Here's Augustine. Following the basket by Chris Bosh. Smith the pass to Meeks. Back to Smith. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. Here's Drummond. He feeds it to Singler. The Pistons working the ball around now. It's stolen by Haslam. And Granger now, top of the key. Pass to Meeks. And Singler kicks to Augustine. Back to Singler. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. And that's now 9 points now in the game for Kyle Singler. Cole dishes to Haslam. It's taken away by Smith. Now the feed to Augustine. Shoots the 3. Shot is no good.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Detroit leading by 8. Screen by Smith. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. And stolen by Napier. In transition, here comes Miami. Granger kicks to Cole. Bosh passes to Granger. And he converts the layup.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Shabazz Napier, leading UConn to a national championship last season, showed he really can do it all. Shoot, pass, penetrate. He's an excellent defender. Maybe not the upside of some other picks, but you know what you're getting with Napier. A plug-in guard who can give you quality minutes right away.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Drummond. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's Wade. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his second personal.
And the Heat eager to acquire Napier in the draft as a favorite of LeBron James. Easy to see why they'd want to bring him in.
And a really good selection at 24, just on talent alone. An undisputed leader, big shot maker, tremendous IQ, better defensively than people think. I mean, he was very crafty as a defensive point guard, so I like the pick and I like his game.
Meeks dishes to Smith. Feeds it to Drummond. Rebound by Mario Chalmers. The Heat trailed 5-5. On the wing, Dang. Back to Chalmers. He kicks it to Dang. Shoots. No good. Now the Pistons take it the other way.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Down low. And Augustine kicks to Singler. Dishes it to Augustine. Top of the key. And again, it's the Pistons missing. He'd have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's McRoberts. Passes to Chalmers. And again, it's the Heat missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And Singler kicks to Drummond. And that one's good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The drive by Wade. Dang with it. Singler covering. Nails it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so they foul intentionally. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Here is Augustine. And there's the pass to Drummond. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Showing off a very smooth stroke at the free throw line right there.
Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They get the rebound. Here's Anderson. So he gets the whistles. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Both free throws good from Anderson. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
It's the first that increases their lead to 6. And a different look here for the Pistons. And so both free throws are good. It's a 7-point game. Timeout called, the Heat. They're trailing by 7. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
Well, this one's out of reach, so I'm not sure why they're calling the timeout here. Maybe just to try to work on something, maybe an out-of-bounds play or something.
Well, they might as well talk about what movies they want to see or what they want to surf on the internet, because this one's done, boys.
The dish to Caldwell Pope, and so the Pistons take the win.